Hello, hello, everybody, everybody. Watch. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of the sea, work efficiently and get the job done, guys. Get it done. Get the job done efficiently. Woo-wee. This one is a Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs one. Let me get my drink. I'll start off. Let me get my drink. I'm also trying to log in. It's giving me a hard time. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me go get my drink. All right, here. So as we all know, work is part of life, guys. Work is part of life. If you don't work, bills don't get paid, etc., yada yada. The thing about me is my work ethics, and I said this a while back in my live streams. I literally cannot say this enough. My work ethics when I was freaking younger was basically doing everything. I was an overachiever and I always like to get the job done correctly at the same time, trying to be fast and efficient. So this comes a long way because I have one guy that I work with, and I know people go their own pace. I know, but the thing is when it's down to you and that person and you're basically being a team, you need to have reliability of the other person. So you one person can't do the job all the time. So you got to fluctuate it. You got to have two people trying to help you do the job. And when one starts slacking off, any situation, when one starts slacking off, then it becomes a big problem. I have had so many jobs already that I know when people are slacking off or trying to do it their way or just being slow. And I made a whole video about it. Just because you're moving slow at work doesn't mean you don't like your job. But that's a totally different aspect of this scenario. Because you want to do your job efficiently in a timely manner, guys. I was always that time attack person where it's all like, I bet I can take the trash out in less than 10 minutes. And I've always tried my hardest to achieve it in less than a certain time. That was just me. I literally, I don't know, my brain is trained that way. When I used to work at Academy, I did the same thing. And I would fold shirts and zone. So I would zone my area. And this was just non-going for me because this is how I thought. So at Academy, we had the store music. So I would go with the store music. So whatever song is on, I'll be zoning. And if the song comes to another song and it ends and it goes to another song, then that's when I start folding. So I would do the same thing. I will listen to one song and then zone, and then listen to another song, fold, listen to another song, zone, fold. Like it was just a repeat. And that was just me because I worked efficiently. And back then, they used to call me Speeding Gonzalez because My goodness, Gogo's going crazy. Because I like the fact of getting and accomplishing a job. I just want to accomplish the job and get it and be like, okay, I'm finished. And nobody up my butt about why is the job not done yet? Why is the job not done? Or you're taking too long or you're slow. I didn't want that kind of pressure when I was working. And I'm all like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So the guy I have at work, he's all the time, he says he's a chill, relaxed dude. He doesn't, I mean, he's a chill, relaxed dude. But the thing is, it's like, once it comes to work, let's work. Let's accomplish it. And lately he's had a side piece that this kind of feels like, okay, ever since he got this person in his life, like a new person in his life, he's been nothing but problems. He's been showing up late. He's been on his phone so much, like he's been on his phone all the freaking time. And I just let him know too today, because all the management is keeping an eye on him because he's always running late to work. And on his lunch period, he's like an hour, 30 minutes after. Like, and we know we're supposed to only take an hour of lunch. And that's the thing. He is not trying to slack off. I think he's trying to better himself and get on that timely manner. That's something that you should have trained your brain a long time ago, to me. But of course, I get it. He hasn't finished school all the way. And it makes sense that he's not that type of person. But the thing is, it takes time for him to realize. Let me go put my Christmas tree. I still have it up, guys. So I gave a little pep talk to him on how my work ethics are in the scenario. And I told him over and over, and I said, hey, I understand that you're doing it your way, but you need to speed up the processes. You need to work efficiently. Working efficiently means that don't take too long to take out the trash. Don't take too long to do something at all. Like, start having that mentality of time attack. Like, I have no other words but saying control your time. I know that you don't want to mess it up, so you don't do anything. You don't do anything to mess it up, or you try your hardest. That's very understandable, because whenever I was going fast and stuff, I would literally F up a little bit of stuff. Like, I'll forget something or I'll forget a step. So it takes practice and time to conquer efficiently at work. It does take time, because once you start doing things a certain way, you gotta figure out what's the best option for the fastest way to be efficiently. So that way you don't have managers running up your butt. Because I told this to one of my other employees. I said, look, you're the target when you're on your phone. On the job, you're gonna be the target no matter what. And he's like, oh yeah? I said, yeah. You're already a suspect of the managers, because now the managers are like, oh, you're always on your phone. You're always on your phone. You're not getting any work done. And the people too, all the time. They don't care if they're in front of a customer. Now, back in the days, we got our ass, basically, hey, get off that phone, get off the phone, get off the phone. And if we tell them all the time, get off the phone, well, they told me all the time, get off the phone, get off the phone. And I'm like, okay, I don't want no problems, But these new generation now, it's like they'll be on the phone while they're talking to a customer. I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, you gotta have full focus. And it's just like, and also too, like, back then we used to hide and tuck ourselves away to get on the phone so we can text whoever it is. I told my other coworker, I said, look, I understand y'all young, and I understand y'all popular, or you got girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever of that nature. But the thing is, a job still needs to get done. That taking out your phone and texting someone, it's literally taking up your job's time because you could do that efficiently. Now we got to look at you and be like, okay, why isn't the job done? Let me we'll turn it on the other way. So working efficiently, all you got to do is work efficiently. It's really not that hard. If I need to coach someone, I will, because I have taught so many people in my life period of time how to work efficiently, how to work faster. I don't know. It's just me. I've always tried my hardest to make sure the job is done in a timely manner, in an efficient way. I really can't understand it. I coached both of these guys today. I said, yes, you will be targeted for being on your phone. I'm just letting you know from a manager's perspective. Yes, I don't care too much about phones because I'm just like, that's fine. But when it becomes a big ordeal, when you're in front of the customer and you're using a phone or you're trying to accomplish a job and you're on the phone, that is becoming toxic. Like, I don't know who's on the other end, but whoever's on the other end of the phone might be in jeopardy of your job. So you can thank them later. But I just, when I was in a relationship, yeah, it was toxic. It was toxic because I was always on the phone. Like, it does get overwhelming. It does get overwhelming at work, and you're trying to work, and someone's texting you, and you got to text back, and yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, you work, you find new ways that it's going to improve, find it easier. Like, I find it easier doing, if I have to go install wiper blades, won't install them. I won't take out the package outside. I'll be inside disassembling the whole entire thing and then putting everything in the trash prior to the time, so that way I can work efficiently. So when I go to the vehicle and I go install those windshield wipers, I have the wiper blade in one hand and then taking off on the other hand. And then I don't even let loose the whole entire arm. And I just, and that's it. I'm done. Finished. And then they're like, oh, how can you do it so fast? Because I found a source that it's going to happen faster. I don't understand. I'm like, throughout life, it's going to teach you that. And that's why I'm just letting these people know, because they're under 19. Well, let's just say under 20. 120 years old. And I'm just letting them know, like, one day, maybe in the future, when they become 30 years old, they'll be like, man, I had a manager, and, she was always telling me about work efficiently. Like, that's what I want to do, is penetrate them in their mind that the way to accomplish life and to do your job, so that way no managers or anybody's up your butt, is to accomplish it efficiently, do the job efficiently. It's really not that hard. It really isn't. It does take some time to figure out how to do it faster. It does take time, but you'll get there. Like, so yeah, work efficiently. I just don't see it. Like, when people are doing planos in my job, they leave messes everywhere. And so like, oh, okay, now I'm finished. Now I can go ahead and clean up. No. How about you just get yourself a little trash can and clean as you go? I don't understand, because that's the way I work. Whenever if I cook at home, I'm going to clean the dish after. Like, I'm going to clean the pot after. The only time I'm not going to clean the pot after is when, oh yeah, there's gunk all over the place. I'm going to let it sit and soak in the water, but I'm not going to let it sit and soak like crazy for 2 or 3 days and then let everything pile up. Because again, that's just me. That is just me. I work efficiently at work, at home. I try my hardest to keep things clean. I try my hardest to not get on the bad side of a manager. Like, I don't even pick up my phone at all. If I need to check time, I'll check time on the computer, or I'll check time on the actual store phone that they have. But yeah, so work efficiently, get the job done. Just get the job done. I don't understand how hard it is. I really can't. It doesn't comprehend in my brain that people can't work efficiently. I don't know. They just got to keep training with me, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.